Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Black Blaze Gaming. I'm here with Salva, and we're going to do some raiding the DOJ again. Cass is running late. I don't know if she'll be here for the raid or not. I should be here for part of it, maybe. I don't know. But she's doing a podcast today. She's got interviewed for a podcast, so if she wants to promote it on here, then I'll grab a link from her and promote it later. But for the time being... Well, mum's the word, I guess, would be the thing. So I finally checked out Epstein's supposed suicide note today, and that is the fakest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's impressive. It's impressive that anyone thought that was going to be taken seriously. And you want to hear a bit of a flashbang information, Salva?
What?
You remember Greedfall?
Yep.
A new Greedfall just came out.
Greedfall 2 or Greedfall the Dying World, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Dying World, yeah.
Yep, I think I know where you're going with this.
Apparently it's bad.
It's so bad the fucking studio's dead.
Yeah, well, so apparently the publisher effectively killed the studio. They like mismanaged the hell out of it, and it's crazy because like the first game didn't do very well. I heard it wasn't very good either.
It was like I played it for a little bit. It was all right. It felt like it was trying to be, it was trying to be the next Dragon Age. I feel.
Oh, interesting.
In a way,
it
felt very Dragon Age-y. But
I've never played Dragon Age, so I don't really know much about how it feels.
I played it very like. I want to say like maybe like once or twice in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
But it felt very much... It was copying something else. Which I feel kind of made it as if like... I tried to play it. Couldn't really get into it, so I just dropped it.
I have a copy of it, because they gave it for free on Amazon Prime, I think, a while back.
Yep.
But I've never played it. I've heard that it's really not very well like designed in terms of its mechanics, and I've heard it's like really buggy as well. So it's just kind of frustrating to play and not like really all that satisfying. But I've heard that like for the most part, like the idea is kind of cool. It just isn't executed very well.
Yeah,
I think was what I heard.
Because like the game itself, like it is pretty much fantasy colonialism, which I find very interesting because, you know, I'm a big fan of history and I'm a big fan of like, I want to say like that era of history as well. That too.
Well, like, because when I first saw the previews for it, I was like, oh, the art is cool, but like it's very Bloodborne coded. But the art is kind of cool. It might be interesting, but I don't know if they really did anything really with the lore and the gameplay that would make it like, you know. And I also got kind of burned by New World a little bit, because, like, New World... The full version of New World was basically the early access version with a higher level cap. Like, there was really... Like, I was like, man, you know, New World's got an interesting combat system. It's a little bit basic, but, like, you know, when the full version's out, they'll probably have some, like, some more depth and more, like, end-game... No, it didn't have anything. There's nothing to work towards. It just kind of all felt meaningless.
The only thing you're working towards is just better PvP, and that's basically what the whole meat and potatoes of that game was, the PvP. And I still don't get why MMO studios still try to push PvP, even though PvP isn't what gets a game.
Like
Wars. Guild Wars 2 was, like Guild Wars 1, like it was round versus round PvP, but very good for the time. Mm-hmm. But it did keep itself because of the fact that it was round versus round PvP, and no one really, at least to my knowledge, it wasn't as popular as it could have been compared to its sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And the sequel took off because it, you know, built the world more. It gave more story content, which is what people wanted.
Yeah, that's the thing is like there's very few like PvP focused games that are in like the top like most popular games ever made. Because like you look at the most popular games of all time, like specifically going multiplayer, because single player you can't count single player. Single player is always going to dominate that space, like just the most popular games, pretty much. But you look at multiplayer games like GTA 5, it has PvP, but that's not what made it sell so well. Minecraft also technically has PvP, but it's not what made it sell so well. There's I'm trying to think of some of the other big. Payday 2 is in the top 50 best-selling games of all time, and has no PvP. Like there's so many examples of it, right? That are just like, yeah, like the closest you get really is like Call of Duty and like CS:GO and stuff like that. Fortnite, those are PvP games, but one thing I would say too, though, is like with PvP games that are really successful, like Fortnite, for example, is that like battle royales, I think, are a bit of a different breed, because battle royales have such lower stakes in a way than like an arena shooter or like a team shooter, because like you only have one life, whereas in a team shooter, if you go into a lobby and you're not, and you're just under-skilled compared to everyone else, you basically spend the entire time in that lobby, like the full 15 minutes or whatever of the duration of the game, just getting killed over and over again, and it's not very fun. And then you can leave, but you get penalized for leaving, and yeah, there's shit like that. But
yeah, and I feel like with the MMO space, PvP was something that it was always brought up, but never successful. Because, to name a few, Dark Ages of Camelot. I want to, like, if you have a pool of 100 MMO players, I want to know how many of them know of Dark Ages of Camelot. How many of them know Warhammer Online, Age of Reckoning? How many of them know, what was it? I'm trying to think of, Star Wars Galaxies, or like, because I believe Star Wars Galaxies did have a focus in PvP, but it was part of its lore as well. But I'm trying to think like another PvP focused,
or even just like what percentage of the population of these like really popular MMOs have even touched PvP? Because I would bet that oftentimes it's a pretty small split. Like RuneScape, look RuneScape. How many people do PvP in RuneScape? How many people? What percentage of the population of WoW does PvP? Like I feel like it's a lot smaller than the PvP community would have you believe.
Oh yeah, because it's one of those vocal minority things, like roleplay communities in MMOs, PvP communities in MMOs. It's, you hear them, but how much are there actually? Or even the casual MMO player, like how many of those are actually still active in the games after, say, 30 days?
Yeah, and I don't want to use Warframe as a point of reference for like talking about PvP in successful games, because Warframe's lack of success in its PvP side is less due to people's lowered interest in PvP and more due to it doesn't really work very well. It's not a good system. Did my camera just... What the hell happened? God damn it.
How did I fell. How the fuck did I...
Oh, yeah, I see what happened here, yeah. That's a really unlucky thing. I'll fix my camera in a second. I gotta get to the fucking room. Can't believe it's the very last one all the way to the bottom here. It's annoying. I really gotta make a
Got
C4
your back.
build. Thanks, homie.
Also, hey guys.
Hey, Cass, welcome in.
What's good, Cass?
Hey, I don't know if this is done or not yet.
What?
I've been doing this like interview with this person, but it cut out because our time went over again. So I was asking if we were gonna like, because we were wrapping up, but then the Zoom meeting ended. So I'm trying to ask if we're continuing or not. But it's been
Felix,
like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. I always pick the wrong thing in here. No, not that.
Which day are you guys on?
Day 3.
Day 1. Did I unplug? Yeah, God damn it. There we go. Yeah, I think my... I don't know, like... I don't know what the deal is, but, like... the ports on my capture card are so loose. There we go.
I wonder
We
why.
good. It's old and about as used up as Erica Kirk.
Damn.
Terrible.
He be carrying some, I tell you what. It ain't a flame, though.
How you doing, Felix?
I will be right back though, really quick.
Okay. Gotta remove the armor plating. I'm sweating like a pig in here, too. It's fucking hot in my room.
Well, that's your problem. You're in a room. Why aren't you outside? In a field with your computer set up.
Yeah, right? It would be hotter out there. Well, maybe not. You decided to turn your living experience into a book? That sounds, I'd probably read that. I don't read much, but I'd probably read that. I write a lot more than I read.
To begin with, someone set me up, I'm sure of it. The feds are too much on me. Way more than those minge-bag wankers could dig up. Someone ratted. Someone fucked me. And I'm gonna find out who.
I need to get like an actual like thermometer in my room so I can see just how hot it is, because like I can look at the outside of my like the outside temperature, but it's not the same as being in this room with terrible ventilation and this PC that gets really hot. Same thing you said about Donald? Yeah. So are you gonna ready up?
Oh, sorry. I'm back.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see a confirmation on if this interview is continuing or not, because we were basically done. We were just kind of catching up and stuff, but then our
Was it live streamed or was it recorded?
No, we were just on a Zoom call. It was recording.
Ah, okay. Hey, Kiryu, welcome in.
But we were both yapping so much that like the Zoom meeting went over like 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just trying to like, I messaged her on Instagram and I was like, do you want to hop in just so we can say our outros and goodbyes, or what's going on? And she hasn't responded to me yet.
I don't know what's happening.
So.
Bitches be shopping.
Be shopping.
Oop. Okay, so there was a key card down on the main floor on one of the benches.
Yep, that's the one that's over. Yep. I grabbed one. How many are left?
Where did you
Or
grab
is it
one
just
from?
the 3? I grabbed one from... I'm trying to remember where. Because the
If you
one
didn't
on
get
the
it from
bench
the
is still on the
operations
bench.
room, yeah. So if you didn't get it from the operations room or that bench, then I'm assuming we have 4, because typically the operations room almost always spawns one, at least. Yep. Yeah, we've got 4. We're good. The police just freed a civilian. I don't care, bruh.
I don't care.
Oh, shit. fucking pouring around the corner suddenly. The power box is in the worst spot! I'm not mad about it! Yeah, I just like to speed it up so I can move on to other things. Also, I find that with the forensics department, if you don't use a keycard on that inner door, I don't know, it just feels awkward getting the evidence. I don't know why. Oh, goddamn! I need to reload before I swap weapons.
Just like my boy Sean Kingston. Damn, she a fine biggie. I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft.
Odds are you have one keycard spare anyways? Not typically, no. I would say it's about probably 50-50. Depending. Especially depending on me not misclicking and accidentally fucking using one of these stupid security doors that do nothing.
They're more of a nuisance than anything.
The ammo room has never really been that useful to me. Ammo spots or god spots are gay to use. It's funny. I should probably put down some first aid kits.
First aid kit. Here's a first aid kit here.
Don't look at me, bulldozer. Get out the window. There we go. Make that guy vom.
King Von.
Okay, we go to the IT department.
Isn't that a show?
There's the IT crowd. I don't know if there probably is a show called the IT department. I don't know. Because the IT crowd had Richard Ayoade. The IT show where nerds strip the server of RAM to sell on the black market, I'm assuming.
Honestly, same.
Yeah. I saw somebody on like an IT group that I'm in post about like asking if a particular RAM kit they found was a decent deal, and I'm like, no, because it's Kingston brand. The only thing worse is Crucial.
What is Crucial?
Crucial is a like a generic RAM brand. They're like one of the worst you could get. I mean, obviously, like RAM doesn't really go bad per se, but you're not going to get like high quality, reliable RAM necessarily from certain vendors. If you're going to get RAM, the brands I tend to recommend are Corsair, even though their warranties are kind of sus, and they kind of have a quality assurance record that's kind of dubious at times. But the best one on the market is G-Skills. G-Skills is the number one. Like if you're gonna get RAM and you can get your hands on G-Skill, G-Skill is the best. People blocking spawns are incredibly cringe. Yeah, that would be stupid. I don't like that. Because it's like I don't know, like with cheesing things in games, it's like if it's like you're being forced to do a level you don't want to do or something, okay, I guess, but don't ruin the experience for other people if they like that level. Like if it's like, say if you're playing a Souls like or whatever, and there's this boss that's giving you shit, and you're not having fun fighting it, yeah, cheese it. Like, I still think Commander Gaius is the worst, like, new boss in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring, and yeah, my first time killing him, I did cheese him. I've beaten him 4 times on different builds, but, like, my first time, yeah, I absolutely cheesed him. Gaius is bad because the dodge for his charge is really stupid, and the actual, like, AI for, like, when he does the charge is ridiculous. He'll do it like 6 times in a row. It's insane. It's frame perfect dodge directly forward, only on medium or light dodge. It's not frame perfect if you're doing a light dodge, but who the hell is able to keep their build light unless you're doing a level 1 run? Yeah, and to be fair, I cheesed him on my first time around with Gaius because, like, I was really hoping that with all of the stuff about the Formless Mother that was hinted at in that DLC, that maybe they would have some new arcane stuff that was actually worth a damn, but they really kind of didn't. So my arcane main build was falling behind a little bit in that DLC.
There will be accountability.
Yeah, the bot is working. Oh, I didn't grab another key card, but there's one right out here, so I can grab this one here. Yoink. See, I can't imagine doing level 1 run of Shadow of the Erdtree if I had to fight Inquisitor Jory. Because as much as I hate Gaius, Inquisitor Jory was the boss that gave me the most trouble in the DLC. Probably in all of Elden Ring, other than Melania. I really struggled with Melania.
Got it.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you gotta bring it up and put it under the dough. The dough.
The D-O-R-E. The what?
The dough.
The door.
The door.
The door.
Oh, the door.
Open the door. Open the door.
But if either of you guys have played and Salva Cast, don't tell them the answer to this question, but if either of you, Phalix or Kiryu, if you guys have played Dark Souls 3, I want you to take a guess which boss gave me the most trouble in Dark Souls 3.
Oh god, I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I know this.
Oh, you've not played a Dark Souls game. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think I know who it is. I think I know.
The Crystal Sage.
Oh duh, yeah.
Yeah, the Crystal Sage.
Why...
It's stupid. Like I've beaten the whole fucking game multiple times. I love Dark Souls 3. But yeah, no, the Crystal Sage was the hardest boss for me. The second hardest was probably Midir. Like,
okay, because that was the one I was thinking of. I'm like, why is I don't feel like Midir is right, but for some reason, because like, I knew it was the fucking Crystal Sage because you've told me multiple times. My brain.
Yeah, Midir.
Don't listen.
Midir was
Shut
rough.
up,
like
dude.
I struggled with him, but then once I got the rhythm down, I didn't really struggle with him again. The Crystal Sage, though, holy fuck! Like every fucking playthrough, I struggle with the Crystal Sage, and I don't know why. Like, once I get to the Grand Archives and there's a Crystal Sage there, it's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But the early one, I don't know what it is. I have so much trouble with the Crystal Sage. Like, the easiest that boss ever was for me was on a strength build, and even then it took me multiple tries. Which is stupid, because strength builds are the easy mode for FromSoft games. Good night, Kiryu. You struggle with literally every boss besides the Deacons. Yeah, I mean it's hard. It's a tough game for sure. They're all hard. Well, okay. I'm gonna sound a little elitist here. Dark Souls 2 is not hard. Dark Souls 2 is the easiest one in the franchise. I don't know why anyone thinks that not liking Dark Souls 2 is because it's too hard for you. Because that is, I fucking breezed through that game. I couldn't believe how boring it was.
It's funny because I was having a conversation with a bunch of people in ESO today, before I had this interview.
Can you bring your keycard down here, Salva?
And one of the things that we were talking about was Triss versus Yen, and it got heated.
This was on the. This was with who? On the thing today?
No. This was in ESO before I had my interview.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I missed that part of it. I was.
No, you're good. No, you're good. No, but it was just funny because like everyone was like super super heated over it, like in a joking way. They weren't actually like yelling at each other and stuff. But someone was like, I can't put it through my head how anyone likes Triss as a person. I want to throw her through a fucking wall every time I hear her. And I was like, why my boyfriend really likes Triss, actually.
Yeah, I really like Triss. I get what she did was wrong, and she's kind of a piece of shit for that. But I think she actually genuinely cares about Geralt, whereas I don't get that from Yennefer. And this is from the games, not the books. This is different, and I get that. But for you, DS1 was easier than DS2. So here's the thing about it, right? And this is what I think is probably the more accurate thing to say. DS2 is really easy if you're really good at dodging and sort of baiting mechanics. But DS1, it depends on the build. Like DS1 is like if you build a magic build in DS1 and you know what you're doing, you'll do fine. I went back and played that with an abyssal magic build. I fucking destroyed that game. The hardest fight was, of course, it was Manus, because I had mostly dark damage, so I had to switch it up for that fight. But yeah, it was super easy. I feel like a pure strength build would also be really easy in Dark Souls 1. I don't think I've ever done one. I've only done like quality or dex. If you play Ent in DS1, it's easy as fuck. Yeah. The DLC have a ton of magic resistance, but even then, it's not super overwhelming. I think magic is harder to play in like Elden Ring, and like Dark Souls 3. They're not the hardest. It's not the hardest builds, but I think the hardest builds are typically just pure dex builds. Because like you have very little range, you have very little damage per hit, and you're usually a bit squishier, and yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think the easiest build in Elden Ring is still strength. Like I bulldozed that game. It was strength. Granted, Arcane can do really well in certain situations, but it's not it can't do well on its own. You have to do more than just Arcane. And because you get access to so much stuff from the get-go, it's easier to start a magic build in Elden Ring than any other Soulsborne game, because it takes so long to get what is it called? It's not. I don't think it's Arcane in Bloodborne. What the fuck is the? Or maybe it is Arcane. Oh my god, I can't remember my favorite fucking Soulsborne game. But doing a magic build in Bloodborne is really hard. It takes a long time to get everything started, and you're really weak early on. And then like Dark Souls 3, it's also a really slow build. Bloodborne is so fucking good, man. What a masterpiece. The thing is that I want more games to have like that like trick weapon mechanic that Bloodborne has. And also the rally mechanic. The rally mechanic is peak, and more games are starting to do that, and I'm glad to see it because it is so good. Like Windrose actually has something similar to a rally mechanic, which I adore.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you talking to me about that, actually.
Yeah, well, especially because I was playing not an agility build, a precision build. I was playing a precision build on Windrose, so I had a rapier, and I got the fast thrusting strikes. Yeah, I love Bloodborne, but I don't want the Bloodborne movie that they're making. Not interested.
But Jacksepticeye is involved.
I don't like him. I don't like the guy. Yeah, they're making an R-rated animated movie, and I'm like, I don't care if it's R-rated. It's gonna be shit because it doesn't need a movie, and not that it couldn't translate to a movie. I think you could do a movie. I wrote a movie that was like a short film that was was heavily inspired by Bloodborne, right? But like, but I don't know. I just doing this big blockbuster thing. I just don't think it's gonna work out. Okay, you got the server, Salvo?
Grabbing it.
You saw the original Super Mario Brothers movie, like the old one from the 90s? Was it 90s, right? Or was it 80s? I think it was 90s.
I think it was early 90s.
Yeah, it was John Leguizamo. Yeah, that was a piece of shit. When I saw Illumination was doing the animated Mario adaptation, I was like, fuck that. I'm not watching that shit. I've seen enough Illumination to know I will never like them as a studio.
No one could ever surpass Captain Lou Albano as Mario.
Remember, kids, you'll go to hell before you die.
Go to hell before you die.
R.I.P. Captain Lou, one of the greatest matches of all time in pro wrestling.
Play the sound clip.
I can't. I'm trying to survive.
Fair. So that was WrestleMania 14. Number 14. WrestleMania 14. The last thing you want in your Salvador soliloquy.
There it is.
That's iconic.
Quoting Salvo. But if there was a Sonic movie where Nick Cage is the main character, you'd be in. Actually, the Sonic movie was good. I didn't see the other two, but the first one was good. It's dumb. It's got really dumb things about it.
But it knows what it is, though.
It knows what it is. It's not trying to be something greater than it. It's traditional hero's journey too, which is always kind of a winner, I think, with stuff like that. I think they nailed the character of Sonic. I think Roger Craig Smith was even brought in to voice him. I'm pretty sure it was him.
No, it was oh god,
Jaleel White.
He was in he plays John Ralphio in Parks and Rec.
Fuck that is.
I don't remember his name.
If Sonic replaced Nick Cage in any of his movies, I'd also watch it. I would watch Sonic the Hedgehog in Face Off.
Ben Schwartz, that's his name.
Or Sonic the Hedgehog in The Wicker Man, because watching Sonic punch a bitch in the mouth would be really funny.
He punches her and things come out.
That'd be great, actually.
Better yet, he gets the bees. And he's like, oh god, what are those things called? The fucking little dudes, the little silly little guys from Sonic Adventure 2 that you take care of.
Oh, Chow?
Else?
Not the chows! Not the chows! And then he starts like bleeding rings.
See, what I do like about, because I haven't seen any of the Sonic movies, but I know of the character development for Shadow, is that they do confirm that he loves Latinas.
Yeah. Phallic says, imagine Sonic in Lord of War, but his brother is Waluigi. What the fuck?
Amazing.
Because yeah, Sonic can Face Off, but the John Travolta's character is replaced with Ezio Auditore.
Ezio Auditore.
Hey, it's me, Ezio Auditore. Hey, I'm gonna make the spaghetti.
The gabagool. The
Rigatoni pasta.
Rigatoni pasta.
Oh, my body hurts.
Oh yeah.
I'm really mad at myself. I finally finished my soldering on my guitar, and I strung it up, and it doesn't. I fucked something up. I gotta redo it again. So I gotta take the strings off.
Oh damn!
Do it again, and I'm mad. I don't know what I
I'm
screwed
sorry.
up, 'cause I thought I had the wiring down perfect, but
Mhm.
my middle position on my guitar switch does not do what it's supposed to do. It turns off both my pickups, and that is not how that works. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. It's supposed to turn both of them on. But the wiring diagram doesn't account for blade switches for some reason. I don't know why. Like, blade switches are super common. Doesn't help that Face Off opens with the child getting blasted. True.
That shit was kind of funny though.
How about Sonic the Hedgehog replacing Sylvester Stallone in Demolition Man?
There we go.
And then Wesley Snipes is replaced with Knuckles.
Knuckles and Blade.
No. Knuckles in Blade. As Blade or as someone else?
As Blade.
Okay. And his arch nemesis is Denzel Washington. Not Denzel Washington playing a character, but literally just Denzel Washington as a person. Knuckles is the cameraman, but he's obviously in the shot. Knuckles is the boom operator, but he keeps getting right in the way of everything. Oh, that's one thing I need to do too. I need to go back and clip that thing from yesterday where I had a really good out of context quote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where I was like, that's the least flammable officer I've ever encountered.
Oh yeah. The least flammable federal officer.
Short ribs, long ribs, the flesh of federal officers. Everybody
Gets grilled.
All right, well, I think I'm going to end the stream here. We'll be back tomorrow with more Divinity and Payday and raiding the DOJ and all that shit. So tune in for that.
Oh, are you?
What's that?
Are you not feeling up for Divinity?
No. I got a bunch of work I need to get done. So
Okay.
Gotta catch up.
Gotta catching up.
Yeah, and it's hot as fuck in my room right now. So.
Oof.
He's just muggy. He's gross. I'm sweating.
That's
like
what
a
the
pig.
kids call
I feel gross.
lime.
Yeah. All right. So
Sweat.
see you tomorrow. End of stream rant. How the fuck do you do Blender? I've been pulling my hair out. I love Blender. It's not easy though. I don't think it loves me back. Is the problem. But yeah, go follow us on X because that's where I post most updates about streams and stuff. Although I also post it in the Discord, which is starting to gather more steam, so that's cool. I've been modeling a chess rook for 3 days. He hates me. Oh god, I hate to see what the edge loops on that look like. I was a beginner once too. Still am.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Bye everybody.
Bye-bye.